Have you ever heard of the Silk Road? Of course, you have. But I bet you haven't heard the story of Aishah al-Khatib, a woman who defied every expectation to become one of the most successful caravan leaders in the 14th century. Forget Marco Polo, this is a story that needs telling. Imagine the year 1347. The Black Death is sweeping across Asia, wiping out entire villages. Trade is in chaos, fear hangs heavier than the desert dust. This is where our story begins. Aishah wasn't some noblewoman. She was the daughter of a humble camel driver, born in Samarkand, a city now in Uzbekistan, then a bustling hub of the Silk Road. Most women in her time stayed within the confines of their homes. Aishah, however, was different. She was incredibly sharp, a natural leader with an uncanny ability to read people and navigate treacherous landscapes. She learned the trade from her father, absorbing every detail, from assessing the quality of silk to recognizing the subtle shifts in the desert winds that could signal impending sandstorms. This wasn't just about silk. Spices, precious stones, intricate ceramics. The Silk Road was a lifeline to the known world, and Aishah was about to become its guardian. Now, the historical records on Aishah are sparse. We piece together her life from fragmented accounts in merchant logs, letters intercepted by historians in the 19th century, and a remarkable discovery in a forgotten archive in Istanbul. This archive held a series of beautifully illustrated maps, annotated in a script only a handful of scholars could decipher. These maps, painstakingly drawn, weren't just geographical representations. They detailed Aishah's trade routes, marked with cryptic symbols indicating safe havens, potential dangers, bandits, of course, but also treacherous weather patterns and optimal water sources. Absolutely incredible detail for the time. One map, in particular, tells the story of her most daring expedition, a journey initiated in 1351, just a few years after the Black Death ravaged the population. She led a caravan of over 500 camels, laden with goods worth a king's ransom, across the Taklamakan Desert, one of the most unforgiving landscapes on Earth. The journey took almost 6 months. Imagine the sheer logistical feat of managing that many animals, people, and precious cargo across such vast distances, in the face of starvation, dehydration, and the ever-present threat of sand pirates. We know from the maps that she employed innovative strategies. She created a sophisticated communication system using coded smoke signals, a system that allowed her to coordinate with smaller, faster caravans acting as scouts and relaying information about threats ahead. This sort of technological advancement for her time is astounding. The maps also highlight her interactions with local nomadic tribes. She didn't avoid them. She forged alliances, trading goods for safe passage and intelligence. This wasn't conquest, it was diplomacy. Her success, however, wasn't without its tragedies. The Istanbul archives mention a devastating sandstorm that almost wiped out the caravan in 1353. The maps mark the location with a small, poignant symbol, a single camel footprint drawn in black ink. Losses were inevitably incurred, though the exact numbers remain a mystery. Aishah's legacy didn't end with her death. The exact date is unfortunately unknown. Her methods and trade routes, detailed in those meticulous maps, served as blueprints for other caravan leaders for decades, profoundly affecting the flow of goods and ideas along the Silk Road. She ensured the continued flow of essential goods and knowledge across continents despite the chaos, helping civilizations rebuild and recover after the Black Death. She was a vital link in the chain of global connectivity, a true unsung hero. So next time you hear about the Silk Road, remember Aishah al-Khatib, the woman who demonstrated courage, resilience, and ingenuity in the face of unthinkable odds. Her story, finally revealed through those hidden maps, is a testament to the powerful impact of an individual's determination. A reminder that history often forgets the true architects of its greatest successes, and that sometimes, the most fascinating stories are those that have remained hidden, waiting to be unearthed.